Welcome to City Week, ladies and gentlemen. I am your host, Alton West. Today I will have a guest on talking about the upcoming event, Bringing Together the Ages, and also I will have a guest on from LaGrange College. So stay tuned for those interviews coming up in just a moment.
At LaGrange College, you'll find your professors to be encouragers, trusted role models, mentors. Discover learning relationships that transform at one of the South's most affordable, highly ranked institutions. Challenging minds, inspiring souls, transforming lives. Discover more at lagrange.edu/transform.
Welcome to City Week, ladies and gentlemen. Today I'm sitting down with Elia Balters, who is with Dash for LaGrange, but also a partner and coordinator for Bringing Together the Ages. Elia, welcome to the program.
Thank you.
It just seems like you're involved with a number of things in the community, Elia. But and I know that you're very excited about being a part of Bringing Together the Ages. And as we were chit-chatting before we came on, this is the 11th year that this program has been going on?
Yeah, it's been going on 11 years.
11 years.
11 years.
Well, before we get started talking about Bringing Together the Ages, Elia, just talk a little bit about your position there with Dash and what you do, okay?
Okay. Well, I'm the home ownership manager for Dash, so I just basically just implement any programs that that come along, any educational curriculums, and to work with community partners. One of many things, I guess. I am also a certified housing counselor with Dash. But we also, part of Dash, we have a Hispanic outreach program called Chile. And so that's where we kind of partnered to do the Bringing the Ages together. Every year, in Spanish, it's Uniendo a todas las edades. So
I'm going to say that.
We kind of bring that. Can you say that?
Yeah, I'm going to. Now, just one more time for us.
Uniendo a todas las edades.
Okay. Bringing together the ages.
Bringing together, right.
All right.
And so, so we've always partnered to kind of make sure that we bring the opportunities also not only to the whole community, but also to the Latino community.
Okay, well, very good. And you talked about community partners, and I know that Wanda Jennings is a part of the organization. I think when you all conceived the idea some years ago, and she's instrumental in it as well. And as a matter of fact, it's held there at the Mackie Wilson Jennings funeral home.
Yes, well, Wanda Jennings, I think, that she is the instrumental. She is the person, she is the owner of Mackie Wilson Jennings Funeral Home, and she has opened up all the grounds all these years for the whole program, I think, just like her father used to do. And so, she is the one that has that started everything 11 years ago. 11 years ago.
And I can remember coming out on some occasions as well, and just seeing all the activities. We're going to get into talking about that. But what is one of the goals and objectives of Bringing Together the Ages? And I know you talked about community partners. Talk about some of the goals and objectives.
Well, I think that it's bringing pretty much to bring the community together, hold that event, bringing all the community groups together in order to, and food, of course.
I'd always bring people together.
Right. So kind of in all the services and the government agencies all together and social groups in order to bring it to the actual community. So they can, sometimes they may be in their little community and they don't know all the available services that are available to them. So that's the focus, I think. And of course, you work at, there's entertainment and games, and so it's basically a fun day, but it's an information day too. It started out where you would come out, and we did have some HIV at that time, a little bit of the health in there, and then during the years we evolved and had kidney. I don't know if you remember, we used to do kidney screenings early in the morning. And we had a lot of people. It was like 8 in the morning then. So so it's kind of fun for everybody, but at the same time, information for everybody also.
And that's so important too. We bring together the cultures, the various people. We learn about each other, but we also find out in bringing people together that we have those common issues, sometimes related to health or other thing. And this is what I think what you all are doing is bringing it and making it aware.
It is, because in doing a lot of the screenings, of course we bring the Latino people in. There's other cultures too. And all of a sudden they're here and they're having fun, and and they're realizing, hey, we can do this together. And that's strange, but during the years, after 11 years, you're finding that that's happening. So
well, that's good.
very cool.
And I think when it all boils down, people, you talked about having fun. I think most people just want to be able to have fun, whether they're in their environment or whether they get together with other people. But then also, again, that common thread there, we do have those things in common. And you mentioned diabetes and HIV at that time was, I think, was a little bit more rampant.
We did.
Hopefully we've kind of a better handle on that, and people are understanding that education is the key to all these things. And I was looking at your flyer here. You're going to have the District 4 Health is going to be there, and they're going to be doing various things. Just talk about some of the things. You talked about diabetes. Talk about some of the other screenings that will be done.
Well, we're going to have, of course, the West Georgia Health. They're going to do breast exams, blood pressure, blood sugar screening, and cholesterol. We're going to have DaVita Dialysis. Of course, they've always been a partner to us. They're going to do the Kidney Smart program. And then you have District 4 Health Services. They're doing free HIV testing. We have Dr. Rajiv. He's doing the hard cardio care. And then, oh my goodness, and we have Dr. Brent. He's doing vision care. We have a lot of stuff that, we've not had in the past. We have hearing testing. Lions Lighthouse of Atlanta is doing hearing testing. The Herb Shop, they're doing the total health computer analysis people can do.
Oh my.
Isn't that cool?
Yes, awesome.
So they're also doing a comprehensive mental health of Atlanta. They're going to be here doing that. Troup County Education Health Services, Hospice of Columbus and Alabama is going to be there. And of course the Sickle Cell Foundation of Atlanta, and of course Angels of Hope. Now the list keeps growing.
Of providers?
Yes.
Oh my.
So it's not exact up until the last. We constantly have people coming in, every year. So it's not exact.
And that's a great list of service providers there. And I heard all the things that you mentioned. And I guess one of the things that you need to help the viewing audience listen, what is the cost for someone that want to come out and partake of these services?
Well, it's free.
Free.
Everything is free. The food is free to the participants. Everything is free to the participants. You'll go in and of course, we not only have fish, but we're going to have all kinds of other food in there. We got like baked beans. First Baptist Church on the Square and Walmart are giving us baked beans. So we're getting all of these the community people just saying, okay, no, we need to, we're going to give to this. So, you have coleslaw and chips, and we have Kimball's is going to be there. We're going to have Coca-Cola of West Point. Kmart has given us stuff. We've got Chick-fil-A, I think at Commerce. They're going to have on-site refreshments and prizes. Sparkle Factory, the cookie truck. I don't know if you've ever heard of the cookie truck.
Yeah.
Jim Bob's Lemonade, and of course we even have Longhorn Steakhouse and Jim Bob's. Katie's Pizza, they provide like gift cards. So we have a lot of those different, they're providing all that stuff. So everything's free. All of the screenings are free. So everything is pretty much, you go out there and just have fun.
That's right. I mean, a day of fun-filled activities, but also taking in through the health consciousness of things. Now, let me just ask, over the years, during the screenings, have you seen that there was maybe one issue health-wise that kind of stood out more so than others, as people may have reported to you all? Have you seen that, Elia?
Well, I think that we always have diabetes is always, we used to do that, and that we had some funding that ran out on that, but we still have the other, that we started doing it first with the National Kidney Fund, and then we started doing it with the National Kidney Foundation. So we do still have, some of the and the dialysis and stuff going in there. But I think that diabetes is a big issue. For everybody nowadays.
Yeah, and that's something that we...
So in heart,
want
to make sure we're checking, our hearts and stuff like that. But blood pressure, I think, is something that's really important.
And these are all things that can be controlled.
Yeah, you just need to have that opportunity somewhere to get them, but you have that opportunity to go get them checked and no charge. And no charge, that's right. So, and then once you know what your status is, like again, I said, those are things that can be controlled with dieting, exercise, or maybe if you have to take medication. These are things that can be controlled. Yes, a great day. And what's the time of the location? And tell us the date. We have not mentioned the date. So it's going to be September the 20th. Okay. Now you do have two different times this year, and they're there together. They're the Bringing the Ages Together is on what is the 507 East Depot Street, where the funeral home is, Wanda Jennings Funeral Home, Mackie Wilson Jennings Funeral Home, and then of course right across right across from it, it's in the same area, is the Teaching Loving Care Daycare.
Okay.
That is where all of the Health Expo is going to be. So it's really walking distance, so, you know, you just go from one to the other. Now the Health Expo is going to be 1 to 4, so that's very important. We don't want people to you know, be at the festival having fun and think it's got another
And don't
hour.
go get screened.
The festival does go to 1 to 5.
Okay.
So, but the Health Expo goes from 1 to 4.
Okay, and that's going to be at the Teaching Loving Care
Yes.
Daycare
The
Center.
Teaching Loving Care Daycare.
Okay, right, and it's right there in walking distance.
Yeah,
So after
yeah.
they've had their meal,
Yeah.
walk right on down,
They
right?
can do that first, or they can do it after,
That's
however
right.
they want. Some people do it
Absolutely.
before and then go and have fun.
That's right. Because I understand there's going to be a number of, there's going to be some door prizes given away too, I think you said, right?
Yes, we do have door prizes during the whole event.
Uh-huh.
Like, you know, they'll be giving out door prizes. But now when we're selling the tickets also, you know, we sell ahead for the, so we have two different tickets that we sell. Those will be selling ahead, but also they'll be selling some then.
Okay.
And then they'll be calling, you know, they have different times when they call those out.
Okay, so there'll be door
So-
prizes going on. And then I understand that there's going to be, I guess, a raffle too to win a 32-inch television
Yeah.
and an iPad
Yes.
mini?
An iPad Apple Mini.
Okay.
So, so those will be selling raffle tickets for those, and then you can buy tickets and prizes for other stuff while you're there.
Okay.
So it's a lot of stuff going on.
Okay.
So you can
That
have a
sounds
fun
like it.
day.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And we're hoping that the weather will be permitting.
I know. That's your report on it.
That's right. We have to get that report.
But you know, it's important to know that Wanda will tell you that it doesn't matter if it rains.
That's right.
We're going to be there.
We're going to be there
Well, we've
anyway.
been there.
Okay, in the rain. All right.
Yes.
Now, let me ask you, and I know there's a number of sponsors here. You don't want to leave anybody out, but just
I
go ahead
know.
and mention some of your sponsors that are making this possible.
Well, some of the information stuff, the sponsors that we have are going to be the Well Care of Columbus, Georgia Department of Labor, Crime Stoppers, First Start, Right from the Start Medicaid, Phoebe Lake, the Challenge, Circles of Truth, and NAACP is going to be there during their usual voter registration, Family Talk, LaGrange Grocery, and like I said, that list is not complete because it keeps on going and going. But now we do have the Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority. They'll be hosting the actual free Health Expo.
Okay.
So you know, make sure we thank them,
Well, great.
let them know and stuff.
Well, you know, this is a wonderful event, and 11 years strong, and it's been going Elia. And I know that, I don't know how many of you missed, but I don't think you probably missed a lot of them.
Let's see, not many.
Not
but,
many.
you know.
So we thank you for your diligence and dedication to making sure that we can bring together the ages and get people help screen so that they kind of know what their statuses are. So
Exactly.
again, we just want to mention that Saturday, September the 20th, from 1 o'clock until 5 p.m. over at the Mack Wilson Jennings Funeral Homes. But the health fair itself, or Health Expo, will be taking place at the Teaching Loving Care Daycare Center, which is also on East Depot Street.
Exactly.
So Elia, I want to thank you very much for coming on the show
Well,
today and
thank you
sharing this
for letting me.
information. All right, thank you very much.
Thanks.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, stay tuned. We're back for more City Week in just a moment.
A fierce, competitive spirit inhabits the DNA of students here at LaGrange College. "16 NCAA Division III teams, inspiring coaches, and some of the best facilities in the Southeast. Athletic, spiritual, and academic experiences. Discover more at lagrange.edu/transform.
Welcome back to City Week, ladies and gentlemen. I am sitting down now with a guest from LaGrange College, who's also a graduate of LaGrange College and now works for the college, Emma Higgins. Emma, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Well, it's a pleasure to sit down with you, and I'm just so thrilled about all the things that are happening at LaGrange College. You know, we were out a couple of weeks ago. We met with Matt Mumme, the head coach football team, and Earl Sanders, the defensive coach, and the football the quarterback. And I know there's a lot of things going on up at LaGrange College, and you have been on both sides. You've been
Yes,
a student,
sir.
and now you work for the college. But first of all, just tell us a little bit about Emma, if you don't mind.
I'm a graduate of LaGrange College, graduating 2013.
Okay.
I actually was 100% dead set against attending LaGrange College.
Why was that, Emma?
My mom went there, and I did not
Okay.
want to do it, and I finally gave in and toured one time, and I remember walking through campus and just thinking, this is it, and here I am,
Well, very
working
good.
for it now.
Working for it now, very good.
I loved it so much I came back.
So your mom is proud, I'm sure.
Oh, she loves it.
Okay.
She loves it.
Well, talk about your experience there as a student, if you don't mind.
I did 4 years at a graphic design photography major. I double concentrated. Loved every minute, loved that small feel. You really get that personal relationship with your teachers and professors. So you get that friend as well as professor feel. It's just a great experience to have that closeness.
Now, let me ask you, what other, did you look at any other colleges? Because you said you were dead set about not going to LaGrange College.
I looked at 2 other colleges, and I was ready to, settle for the one that everyone from my high school went to, and that'll just be fine. And very laid back feel of it.
Okay.
And LaGrange is beautiful. The campus is beautiful in the fall, and I toured in the fall with the leaves changing and just walked on campus and knew.
That was it.
Yep.
Well, great.
Didn't stand a chance.
Well, good. And I because I went to a small school myself, not saying that LaGrange College is as small as the one that I went to, but you're correct by saying that you become more of a family.
Yes, definitely.
The interaction with your instructors is so much more intimate. If you need the extra help, like I did, okay. And it's so much. To me, it seems like it's so much more of a caring environment.
That's definitely true. Coming to a professor and saying, I'm struggling with learning this, or even if you have something going on in your life. Specifically for me, I had a family emergency, and going to my professor and saying, I'm going to have to miss a couple days of class. It wasn't like I was reprimanded for it. It was, go take care of your family and then come back and we'll figure it out.
Yes.
And it's very low pressure. They understand that you are a person as well as a student.
Absolutely, and that is so, that's so touching to hear, and to be able to have that flexibility with your instructors too. So you loved it so much, you came back and you are now employed as the admissions counselor.
Yes,
Talk
sir.
about your role there.
I love it so much. I get to go out and travel and go to schools and tell everyone about why I loved it, and I don't have to say random facts. I can say my personal stories and how I chose it and how I was scared about the same things. It's just great. I love looking for a fun, diverse student to bring in that's, open to new things that LaGrange can show them.
Okay, and I think your theme and motto is transforming lives, and it seems like you've actually witnessed that transformation, correct?
I love it. LaGrange is all about diversity, trying to get you into something new, and so especially with our study away programs that we have with our Jan terms, those specifically transformed my life. I got to travel to Greece, Italy, and France with the college. I was lucky enough to do that. And now we have a study away program that allows incoming freshmen $2,500 towards a travel trip, one of their 4 years here. So we want to transform your life and send you to another country, experience something new.
Absolutely, that is so fortunate that people can be able to do that, students can be able to do that, because that helps to, talking about the diversity. You learn the different cultures, you learn different ideas, and just see more than just what we see here in America.
It's definitely true. I'm sorry to interrupt.
No, it's fine. Go ahead.
Our motto, challenge the mind, inspire the soul. We definitely live that. We want to challenge your way of thinking, but inspire you to go out and try new things and, change the world.
Absolutely, and that's what it's all about. And talking about changing the world, I know that you all have some upcoming preview days. This is something that LaGrange College has hosted over the years, and you invite young people to come in. Talk a little bit about that for us.
Our next one coming up is September 27th, and you can come and just kind of preview the college, get a feel for it. We have different sessions, academic, and we have them coming up with different professors talking about their programs, athletics, our Servant Scholars programs. We actually have some for parents coming in to talk about financial aid and how to deal with being a parent in college. It's just a great opportunity to learn about the school firsthand. We have private tours of all our classrooms and campuses, and it's ending in free admission to our football game and tailgate.
Oh my.
Yeah, free wings.
Free wings, okay. So the first one is September the 27th. And what's the time of that, Emma?
It's 8:30 to 12:30.
Okay.
And then after 12:30, you have free ticket to our football game. We encourage you to come tailgate with us and just hang out and enjoy the day.
Well, very good. Now, and of course, we know that it's open to, and who is it open to? The young
Everybody. We are looking for specifically juniors and seniors, but if you're a high school student, want to come check out the college, feel free to come and bring your family, moms, dads, grandparents, siblings, everybody come. It's a family, we're a family-oriented college, so we want to bring in your family so you all kind of know what you're going to be doing in college.
Very good. Now, do they need to register or by way for this preview day?
Well, you can register online. There's a link right on the homepage of our website. It's completely free for students and a free t-shirt too.
A free t-shirt as well?
Oh yeah.
And then and the football games that day as well?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
The football game, we just won our first home game against Birmingham Southern.
Go Panthers.
Go Panthers.
There we go.
And we're going to be playing Averett, and we're hoping to win against them too.
Absolutely. You know, it's a wonderful thing. You know, just the college experience. I can remember my years going off to college, somewhat a little nervous, you know, very nervous, you know, and then once I got there, you know, you kind of saw the other students and see people moving about and everything, and then you get involved in it and it becomes just a part of your routine. So, you know, a preview day, in my opinion, is a very good way to introduce the students to what the college life is all about.
That's exactly it. It gets you on campus, because we know that first time on campus at college is intimidating. You don't know where to go. You don't know anyone. You're scared of the professors, and just even a preview day kind of lessens that blow just a little bit to familiarize yourself. So by the time you come to LaGrange College, you've been on campus probably 4 or 5 times, so you're already getting a feel for where everything is.
That's right. That's right. Now you bring the parents and things of that nature, and I can remember back in my day, you mentioned about financial aid too. You know, if students had questions about financial aid, would they be able to get those addressed that day?
Yes, yes, sir. Excuse me, I almost said ma'am. Yes, sir. We have academic sessions, and one of our sessions is a financial aid session, and so our people will be talking about how to handle it and how to file for it and get everything done in a easy, no stress manner, hopefully.
Okay. Well, very good. And I also know the first one, as you stated, September 27th. There's also going to be one coming up on the 27th of October. Talk about that one. I think that's the fine arts.
Yes, October 25th will be our fine arts preview day, and as a fine arts student myself, I am fighting to bring that one, a lot of students as well. Tour our facilities, meet with our professors. We are starting our animation program this year, so we're definitely trying to grow that. It'll be very exciting to have, we have a great art facility. We just renovated it about 2 years ago.
That's right.
So we just want to show it off, bring people in, meet with our professors. We have a great team over there.
Well, great. You know, and I have not been in the new arts building since it's renovated, but I have heard that it is just spectacular.
It's great. We have a lot of good pieces that the college owns, so we're going to have the galleries open. It's very nice.
Well, very good. And that one is October the 25th.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I think I may have said 27th at first. So October the 25th is the second one, and then there's going to be one coming up on November the 15th as well, I think.
Yes, sir.
Okay, talk about that one for us.
November the 15th will just be same deal, preview day, and same different sessions that we'll have, and we'll also have you invited to that tailgate as well with the football game, and just bring out your whole family. It's always a fun time. If anything, it's a free football game and free food.
That's right, absolutely. You know, and again, to get the experience of being on a college campus, to get opportunities to meet you and the other professors and the people that will be instrumental in their lives and helping to transform their lives, I think is so important, because, you know, you're talking about shaping in a fashion those young lives there as well.
It's great because you go and you get to meet the professors that you're going to get closer with throughout the next 4 years, and by the time that you graduate, it's your professor, but you've gained a friend, and it's nice to start that bond, start that connection early, so you can ask your specific questions that you're kind of afraid to ask anyone else to that professor who is going to be able to be the one that helps you through the next 4 years.
And that's so important, you know. Now, and you know, as I was looking at your bio, Emily, because we talked about all of the preview days, I was looking at your bio, and there was a couple of interesting facts here that I was looking at. I was like, she's addicted to scandal, huh?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
I need to know where Olivia Pope
You need
is.
to know where Olivia Pope is. Is she missing?
Olivia Pope left the country and we don't know where she's going. She's running away.
Oh my, okay.
It's addicting.
It's addicting.
It's
okay.
addicting.
I have heard many people talk about the fact that they too are addicted to scandal, and I guess I'm probably one of the few that perhaps can say that. I don't know if I've ever watched an episode of it, so I'm probably not well liked by the scandal likers, I guess, you know.
You need to watch it, but if you start one episode, there goes 5 hours of your life.
Oh, is that what it is?
Oh, yes.
Okay, all right. Well, I'll take your advice there. I also was looking at your bio, and I noticed another interesting fact that you are very instrumental in photography. Talk a little bit about that for us.
I'd love to. I graduated with my degree in photography, and after graduating, I tried to do freelance for a while, but doesn't really pay the bills all consistently, and so I've come back to the school to work while still doing freelance as well. And actually, if you look at the most recent cover of the LaGrange College Magazine columns, one of my photos from Italy, where I traveled with the school, is actually on the cover. So I love every day to take pictures, and I try to find beauty in things that normally people wouldn't look at. So the cover of this photo, the photo on the cover is light coming through a giant window over a statue. And the light's just so beautiful coming through, and a lot of people just walk past it and not think anything of it. So I like to capture those moments and make people look at things just maybe a little bit differently.
Exciting. And just to be in Italy,
Yeah.
taking pictures is exciting in itself.
Oh
so.
yeah, pizza, photography.
There you go.
There you go.
Absolutely. Well, Emma, it's been a pleasure sitting down with you today, and I look forward to seeing and meeting with you again. And by all means, we definitely want to make sure that the students get out to the preview days, the first one coming up on September the 22nd at LaGrange College from 8:30 a.m. until 12:30 p.m. And don't forget about the free football tickets as well.
And the free wings.
And the free wings, absolutely. Well, it's been a pleasure, and I hope to have you back on the show again real soon.
I
Okay?
can't wait to come back.
All right, well, thank you very much.
My pleasure.
Ladies and gentlemen, stay tuned. We're back for more City Week in just a moment.
At LaGrange College, your journey toward achievement may take you in many different directions. The arts, law, ministry, medicine. Experience LaGrange College, one of the South's most affordable, highly ranked institutions, and leave transformed. Discover more at lagrange.edu/transform.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining for City Week this week. My guests have been coordinator and partner for bringing together the ages, Ilia Baltas, as she talked about the Free Festival and Health Expo that will be taking place on September the 20th over at the Mackey Wilson Jennings Funeral Home on East Depot Street from 1 o'clock until 5 o'clock. So make sure you come on out, have free food, fun, and also, most importantly, get your health screenings done, ladies and gentlemen. Also, I had on from LaGrange College, Emma Higgins, the admissions coordinator, as she talked about the upcoming preview day that will be taking place on September the 27th from 8:30 a.m. until 12:30 p.m. So students, juniors and seniors in high school, come on out, bring the family, enjoy a fun-filled day of learning about LaGrange College, and also take in a free football game. So ladies and gentlemen, come on out and patronize this preview day. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope that you've enjoyed City Week this week, and as always, I want to invite you back for more of City Week.